It's Wednesday. It's the best TV day of the week because it's Arrow, and it's the only other show that comes on Wednesdays. But welcome back to another episode of Arrow, which I review every week. If this is the first time you're catching my channel, I do weekly Arrow reviews, so please subscribe to be the first person to know when new videos drop. And if you haven't known, this is going to be a spoiler review, so if you haven't seen the episode, please come back to me when you have. And let's just jump right into it, because this episode is really good. Let's jump into the magician. Abracadabra, alakazam. This is supposed to insinuate a hat. I'm supposed to have a hat, but I don't. Don't you judge me. Don't you dare. Laurel has got some nerve quoting Huntress. Like, is that like your go-to thing? Like, once you let the darkest inside. I'm like, no. Sarah already had that darkest in her. Even before Nyssa said it, I was like, she was on that island with Oliver. They both did some unquestionable things that they regret doing, but you gotta survive. If you're on Leanne you gotta survive somehow. So it's like, don't come off like that. Don't come off quoting a character that we don't even know is gonna come back later on. Damn, quoting Huntress got some damn nerve and what, all that. Nyssa and her monologue really kills the aspect of stealth and ninja. Like, I'm Nyssa Al Ghul, daughter of Ra's al Ghul, heir to the demon, such and such. And I'm like, do you have to say that every time? Like, you literally give anyone time to escape. Like, seriously. You just say so many words, and I would be so confused. I'd be like, are you giving me all of your government? Like, can I find you on Facebook this way? Nyssa Al Ghul. I'm going to find you on Facebook, because your monologues are worn out, and they don't provide stealth at all. Laura offers her condolences and shares her duty to kill, because Laurel can't kill yet, so she's gonna make sure that Nyssa does it instead. I just really want to point out how this episode was really sad, because I was really not looking forward to Nyssa's reaction to this, and I was like, ugh, Nyssa's gonna kill everybody when she finds out. And lo and behold, she was mad, appearing in the Arrow Cave all drunk and shit. Like, where is she? Where's her body? I'm like, uh-oh. Remember I told you guys my theory how they're gonna bring Sarah back one day? Like, yeah, Lazarus Pit. You'd never let an Al Ghul near a grave of the person they love or something they're trying to do. Because that damn Lazarus Pit theory I have. Literally letting Sarah die is like the stupidest thing, because you're basically throwing away so much. Like, if they were ever going to do an updated Birds of Prey series, they could have her as the lead on that. And they could have her have flashbacks of what the hell happened to her on 9 to Parbat. Back and forth. So, you're literally throwing away a great opportunity by letting her die, quote unquote. But it's a good thing DC Comics can't fool me at this point, because I'm not stupid. Either that or I don't. Either that or I refuse to believe anything until it's actually confirmed. So, whoops. Lazarus Pit. Sarah's gonna come back soon as the White Canary or whatever new name they're gonna give her. Thea versus Nyssa teasing. I didn't appreciate this. I wanted to see this. I wanted to see how Thea was gonna do. She was obviously going to lose, but still, I would have wanted to have seen this. Watch it be an extra feature on the DVD, like Roy's fight with Nyssa during the last season. Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, on Season 2, one of the deleted scenes was the Roy fight when he was all hopped up on, like, Roy juice and shit. And he fought Nyssa. Well, tried to. He was superpowered and she still beat him up. So, yeah. Watch Thea versus Nyssa be an extra on one of the DVDs this season. I'm going to have to buy that DVD. Nyssa versus Merlin versus Oliver. That's a triple fight. That is something I wanted to see, and it flowed so perfectly. Like, Nyssa's fighting them both, Oliver's trying to fight her and Merlin's trying to fight them both. It's like, I feel like it flowed really well for all three of them. Like, all three of them were going after each other and back and forth and back and forth, and I really did appreciate that. That was like one of the best fight scenes. Like, one of my top 5 best fight scenes. From not only this season, but from like previous seasons. Although nothing beats Merlin versus Oliver in his superhero suit versus the business suit, where he beat the shit out of him in the office. That's like still my favorite fight scene of all time. So we can't even compete with that. Let's just also say that for sake of argument that, you know, everybody thought Merlin did it, which was, they kept explaining it. If Merlin were stupid, he would have. Why would he kill the love of the daughter of the demon's life? it's completely stupid. They already have a bounty on his head anyway. He would blow his cover by killing Sarah because he knows that Nyssa loved her. So that's like, Merlin's not an idiot. So we still have to find out who the hell did this. And it's really annoying because everybody thought Komodo did it. I thought Komodo did it. Turns out he didn't do it. Everybody thought Merlin did it. I know he didn't do it. So we still have to find some other Archer kind of character that they're going to introduce to us later on this season to see who the hell had done it. But I can't wait to see who they say did it because I'm tired of playing the Sherlock Holmes mystery game. Someone call somebody. Call the question. He'll figure it out. Lian Yu. I cannot believe that Merlin knows about that prison on Lian Yu. More importantly, would be worse if Oliver would have put him there. No. You never put Slade Wilson and Malcolm Merlin in the same place at the same time. That's the worst thing ever. I'm looking at my TV screen, I'm like, no. Don't put him there with Slade. Not only is Manu Bennett not around because he's filming something else, but don't you put him in that prison with him. Just leave him alone. Leave him there. Like, I want you guys to think for a minute. Like, I want you guys to think about how broken that would be to have them both in the same place. And we see the demon's face, which makes me afraid of everything that's going to happen later. Ra's al Ghul's in this now. He's a player of the game and I'm afraid. I blame you. You right there. I blame him. Because I have to. This episode was really great. I loved everything it did. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. And I'm really eager to see Laurel's evolution to Black Canary. And lots of other good stuff. But don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you like to see more. Comment if you want to talk to me about more stuff. And always remember that through good times and bad times, remember to geek out and enjoy your lives. And I'll catch you next Wednesday for more Arrow because it's not doing the November 11th thing. Which I'm actually really happy about. So, catch you guys next week.